Hi, welcome to One on One with Jane. I'm your host, and today I have Lori Goldman on my show. She's actually I met her when I was campaigning, and she gave me her business card, and I was like, "Who is this lady? Why did she give me her business card?" I got suspicious. I kept thinking that about the whole nonstop, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I didn't know you're a busybody like me. You keep yourself busy."
I
um,
do.
Now the COVID-19, are you doing anything different?
I'm forced to. I founded Femmes for Dems back in February of 2016. So I'm an activist. I'm also a realtor. And I'm a mom of 4 kids. The 3 youngest are 13 triplets, 13-year-old triplets. So I've had to change everything about how I show houses, how I am a political activist with my group, which is over 10,000 strong, and how we get together and work on campaigns and all those things, and how I raise my kids. They're going to school virtually now. They're in 8th grade, and it's totally hard for 8th grade 13-year-old kids to stay on track, go on their Zoom classes, and hold themselves accountable. So it's been really hard. And you and I were talking a little bit before we went on air about it gets lonely. It's not like we can go out and hang out with each other as easily as we used to. So I was curious about you. What are you doing when you're alone so much to keep yourself involved and interested? What are your hobbies, your passions, things like that?
Well, I got better at editing, to tell you the truth, and because I have ADD and ADHD, so I got better. Like, it controls my thoughts. Where I have it's self-control, where I'm not on my phone. I get up in the morning and I try to watch something motivational, or I'm trying to push myself to read too. I bought 2 books from the Salvation Army. I'm not really they're educational books. I try to keep myself busy. Most of the time, I'm either writing or editing. And then when I tell people my phone is on silent, they don't believe it. And then it is. It's called self-control. Some videos take 2 hours to do. Some videos take 3. Some 4. Some 5. Like last night, one took 5 hours to do. I was dragging through it because it was like it was a demo reel of a lot of my movies put together, saying I direct, and if anybody wants anybody to brainstorm for them, I would charge them money. Um, all I can think of is discipline. And if I sit there and think about everybody that died, because my mom passed away, and like I'll feel depressed and sad. So I thought it'd be a good idea to call one of my neighbors that used to live right next door. Um, and then I was like, I started texting her, and I was like, let me call her. She always has. She knew my mom, and I thought maybe I could go for a walk with her. She said she's worried. She's in her 60s. She's worried that she might catch COVID-19 from someone because she smokes. So I was like,
Well, I know. Well, good for you for finding something that makes you feel engaged and interested. And do you ever stay up all night? Because when you're doing something like this editing that can take 5, 6, probably some more hours, do you ever just go into the night and not get to bed until way in the wee hours?
well, I actually forced myself to between 11 and 12. The earliest is 11 to try to rest. And lately I've been I like YouTube. I have Netflix, but I don't turn it on. YouTube has Nat TV. It has a lot of things that are really interesting to watch. I feel like there's more things on YouTube than, and then there's Nat TV that inspired me. My name is Cindy, and Cindy Gumball. Um, I keep thinking, do you like the name Cindy Gumball or Gumby? Here she is.
I like Gumball. I like Cindy Gumball.
This is her. You know what happened? I ordered her, and she's a little harder to use. And who is this, Jane? I don't understand. Who are you talking to? Laura. Laura. She has no chest, and we want to add a chest on her. The other ones are kidnapped, to tell you the truth. They're puppet napped. Every time I give away a puppet, I never get it back. So
Oh,
her boyfriend's a little taller. She has a boyfriend, so nobody will wonder about her. So this is her. Stop talking. Okay. I wanted to call her Gumby, but my friend's last name for his own show. He runs his own, like, he's a musician. I love the name Gumby. But someone told me on Saturday Night Live, someone has used that name before. Do you know anything about that name?
I don't know. I don't know. But I remember Gumby from the green, like looks like a pencil or eraser guy that could bend. Remember back in the day? You're too young to remember Gumby commercials or little shows on TV.
She has unique glasses, Jane. How interesting. Maybe you should borrow her glasses. What do you think? Well, no, I don't think it's a good idea. So, why are you interviewing her? And who is she? Laura. It's funny how she turned the tables on me. She's interviewing me. Oh, really? Well, she has no chest. I was thinking, you see, there's a little circle that I had, but there's only one of them. I want to try to add a chest on her so she can get everyone's attention, you know what I mean? And she has no chest.
I think she'll get more attention with the words that come out of her mouth, right? And she'll be physically more comfortable without a chest.
Trying to change my ways, but after a while, everybody's used to their own way. They're so,
We get set in our ways. Like, I'm not going to ask you how old you are. You look very young. You could be in your 30s. But I'm not going to ask you that. But I'm twice as old as you. And you get to a certain age, you don't want to change. You like things the way you like them. But we always have to try to be a little more malleable. We have to try to not be so rigid, especially, I think, women. We have to go with the flow a little bit when it suits us, when we're into it. You don't...
Not that far. If you ever have an event going on, let me know. I know COVID.
Absolutely. That would be my honor and my privilege for you to come and join us. We are doing something Saturday from 11 to 1. We're doing a drive-by on my front porch. I live in Bloomfield Township, and we're having a pop-up. We're selling our Jane Fonda books that she personally autographed. We're selling our Abdul El Sayed books that he autographed. We're selling our Femmes for Dems and Femmes for Democracy t-shirts. We've got Femmes for Dems mugs. We've got all kinds of cool, fun stuff.
So you're just going to be driving around and selling things?
No, we're going to be on my front porch. So I have a circle driveway. You can just drive up. You don't have to get out of your car. You can just come on by and pick up some merch from Femmes for Dems. Friday was when we're doing it, from 11 to 1.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah, so come by.
On the serious end, I actually wrote, I was telling this girl about this. Actually, I should email her my film. It's called The Movement. You know what I mean? And remember I was telling you about it? It's, one girl inspired me because she said her boyfriend of 2 years was beating her. It was a Jewish guy she was dating, actually. And then
wow,
I was
that's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, I never saw, all my life, I never saw any Jewish person really beat someone. You know what I mean? The Jewish people are always nice. But she, so all I could think of, she sent me pictures of herself badly bruised up, and I was like, oh, so she inspired me to put together a movie. It's a documentary called The Movement, you know what I mean? And on February 15th, 2020, I filmed only one lady because other ladies backed away, just asking questions about her. The thing is, it's a short film called The Movement, and I want to kind of make it a feature. And everybody I know, they went through hell with someone or whatever, or someone. It's verbal, sexual abuse, and just sometimes words are even worse than anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all wrong. And it doesn't matter Jewish, non-Jewish. People are people. There's good, there's bad, and you can't say this group is bad, this group is always good. That it's just not the way it is. People fuck up and are nasty, and people are good. Doesn't matter what religion, what ethnic background, what color. People are just people.
But I like your wisdom. I like where you're coming from.